Well, hey, the buttons are back today. Yes, hello, yes, hello, yes. I haven't been around for a while. Mostly because I've been busy as fuck. Yeah, I have nothing else to add. I've been busy. I did warn that this was gonna happen. But yeah, no, Google, go away. No, thank you. I have my phone, camera, thingy, so. The bad sync issue. I'm just gonna live with that. But yes, today we're gonna be working on Sapphire because I said I wasn't gonna do any more streams on Prodigy until it was finished. I have not had time to finish it. So yeah. Okay. Let us commence. Plan for today. Oh yeah, so when I set up, I need to turn that on. I can now switch between screens. So say what I can do over here is not do that, I can alt tab. There we go, and I have my documentation up, chat and feed. Then I go back over here, and I have this. At some point that might freeze. If you're watching and that happens, just let me know. Excuse me. Anyway, yes. Today we're going to be making notes about what needs to be done, because my apologies. Ugh. Not COVID, I swear. We are going to make a new file, and we're going to call it to-do. So what needs doing? What needs doing? Because this is for version 6 of Sapphire. Sapphire being the community-focused bot that I helped a friend host and then began developing. What's in version 6? Well, we need Minecraft finished for the function sublance. It's not sublance, it's not an S sound. But hey, I'm just gonna check that. Okay. Wait, hold on, that's wrong, isn't it? No, it's not wrong. Everything's fine. Profiling. Sapphire mod profiling is a function where Sapphire can look at the data for a user, see if they've been banned from the servers, weigh that up, and then recommend if they are concerning or not. Sapphire music playlists asynchronicity functions. Sapphire music, pretty self-explanatory. What else needs doing? Config, that's for these. Minecraft mod music, welcome, doesn't need to change. Bug fixes, I know we've got a couple bugs I need to find. Wall patches, quality of life. What else is there for Sapphire? Cool. I don't know. But I'm gonna say code tidying because there's a lot of messy code. Yeah. Okay. So, what should we work on? Oh yeah, and Sapphire Web. Sapphire Web is a web dashboard, but it is proving rather eventful. So, I was gonna just make Sapphire Minecraft exclusively configurable through the website. Not happening anymore. And Instead, I will set it up so it can be configured from either the website or the mod. It will just be more difficult with the mod. But I can accept that. And here's the issue with config. Config is 280 lines long. Oh yeah, if I move my mouse too far that way, it's going to do it. Okay. Have a cold, I think. Right. It's relatively documented, it's just not great. Like we have whole sections like this. Well, we thought that for now. But this is all functional. I just need to set up what happens here. Plum. Thank you very much for the raid. It's much appreciated. I am working on a Discord bot. It's called Sapphire. Originally it was made by a friend. I dropped in to English. Yes, I know that. Good start. I helped them host it, and then I moved into developing it, and we are working on a new version of it because it's a mess. So at the moment we are working on a Archon section. Archon remote connection, you use it to like send commands to Minecraft servers and stuff like that. Yes, hello. I don't know what I'm doing. Fair warning, I have no clue what I'm doing. So we're at this point where you can put in all of the server data and it will tell you what it's doing. The issue is, no, this isn't an issue. What I need to do first is grab something, so you'll have to excuse me for a second while I look at that screen. You can see this, can't you? Yeah, you can. I forgot about that. I forgot about the thing I set up to make things easier to demonstrate. What I need... Hold on. Basically, I just need a Minecraft server. Because to test a Minecraft server, you need a Minecraft server. Shocker up. Command prompt. I could use PowerShell. Personally, I prefer command prompt to PowerShell. No clue why. I just like it. So we're just going to put up a Minecraft server so we can test. In theory, I should have prepared this beforehand, but yellow. Minecraft servers, server configs. I have a lot of Minecraft stuff. Ignore the server that's just called Sodit. I was setting up a server and it was being particularly frustrating, so I was setting up a test server and I just called it Sodit. That's the reason that server exists. XMS 2048 MX, I'll go server. I have no clue what version this server is. Realistically, it doesn't matter that much as long as it. I'm a fool, ignore me. Jar, server.jar. There we go. That'll now start up a Minecraft server, so we can just chuck that over there. Right, what are we doing now? So yes, like I said, all of the server data goes in, we need to do error checking. Because in my previous tests, you can see we get responses. The issue is not all these responses are correct. In fact, I have not yet received a standard response for something, anything, ever. So sometimes it has issues with the command, which means it is still connecting, but yeah, and then sometimes you have standard things like past bit being incorrect. So we need to take in the string, which will tell us what the issue is, and then work out what that actually means. Because, annoyingly, these errors don't provide any kind of code that I can work with. They don't provide like a number, they just give you a string. Because of the library I'm using, it's not the best library for this kind of thing, but we live with it. So we need to do some string passing. So So what kind of errors am I looking for? Well, we need to check. So, what we're in 25566. I really hope this password isn't unique. Where's the rock on password? It's password. Good job, me. Okay. So, I should probably start the pod up first. Okay. Let us start the bot. This should be on the right thing, it might not be. Process exited with code 1. Await is only valid in async function. Great, it doesn't work. Why doesn't it work then? Ah, yes, sorry. I know why it's not working. This is a callback, and I forgot to tell it to run it asynchronously. Asynchronicity meaning it can run multiple things at the same time. Discord is not defined. There it is. Why? What? Are you not even going to tell me where? What? It's there. What? That's genuinely confused. No debugger available. Just preview. I have never had this issue before. That's interesting. Hello there, Anna. Person chat, Big Titty Trans Goth Girl, great username, is Anna. They are the other person who works on the spot. I believe someone tests as well. Or is that another thing? I don't know. Oops, wrong screen. I should probably turn that off. There we go. What am I looking for? I'm looking for why this isn't working. Am I just missing it somewhere? It could be in Sapphire.js actually. I think I modified that a while ago. It could also be in the web stuff. I really hope not. If it's in the web stuff, that's going to be a complete nightmare because the web stuff shouldn't even be running yet. Discord, no, Discord's there. Sorry, I didn't get a word of that because my headphones were plugged in. Basically, I'm saying you make the bot look good. But right now I'm having an error where Discord isn't defined, but everything should have it. So I don't know where this is. That could be it. Once Discord equals wire. Discord.js, which is the library we use. Give that a shot. Nope. Why is it? I genuinely don't understand. It's never done this before. Could it be that it's failing to log in or something? No, that token's right. Yep, I just leaked the token, it's fine. Just ignore it. Realistically, this is a token for the extra ball. How old are you? Old enough to know better. That's the only answer you get. I'm not genuinely giving you a genuine answer. How long did you code? That's a more valid question. 3 years now, maybe 4. As most of the Greeks did, I started out in Scratch, and I made a really basic operating system in Scratch, and then I got bored of Scratch and moved on to Python. And then I picked up bits and pieces along the way. I started developing stuff in Unity, and that continued on. But once you know your first language, it's pretty easy to switch between stuff, so I switched into JavaScript in a couple of weeks. I switched into C# occasionally, I switch into Python occasionally, bits and pieces. I started with Python. Python. Python or Python? Are they the same thing? Python's open source, so you know. Python is just a closed source companion. No, that's not it. It's not this, is it? Let's just get rid of this to do, because that's the only thing I've added since running this before. I feel like that's a Tom Scott reference. Actually, it was an Ed Cube reference. I honestly... This is really, like, underwhelming, because I have no clue why it's not working and it won't tell me. Right. Let's find in files. Discord. Match case. Discord. Every file should have one copy of it. Okay. I'd rather look for places where it isn't. Because if I can find where it isn't, then I know what I'm looking for. I have a theory. I'm just gonna close a bunch of these. I think I know why it's happening. I think it's because, where are we? What are we looking for? We're looking for the async res. There it is. Yes. So, I think the issue is this, where it runs something like that inside a callback, and that causes the issue. So, if I comment that out, will it start? No, it will not start. That's an issue. Why is it not starting? Valid question. I don't suppose anyone in chat happens to know why it's not starting. Because all I'm getting is reference error, Discord is not defined, and it's not telling me where. This used to work, and now it does. Is it some of the web stuff? I think it might be. Let's just take the web stuff out for a second. No, Google, stop. My Google Assistant keeps going off. Oh, I forgot I turned that on. Yes, there is a Discord server for stuffs. You can join it if you wish. If not, fine. Let's give that a shot. Now I've removed all the web stuff. Cannot find module web dashboard. Ah! We're getting somewhere. Don't suppose Express is running on this, it's not. Okay. Discord is not defined. Okay. Revelatory on you just woken up. Respectable. What the fluff is going on? Let's just try reinstalling dependencies real quick. Because maybe that'll do something. I don't know. I have no clue why it's doing this, so let's give it a shot. Yes. How do you remove directories in thingy? Yes, how? You delete the directory. This is going to take a while and it will tank my frames. Ooh, RTX 80 giveaway. I don't care. You require permission from administrators, but that's me. No, it's sound balked, and you're supposed to send that when the sound is broken, because it just pings me and says that the audio is balked. Also, the website is my website. How do you remove it directly? It's dash S, isn't it? How about I delete everything inside new modules? That worked. Sure, of course it worked. Why wouldn't it work? I mean, come on now. What are we expecting to be sensible? We'll delete package log. And now let's look at 99%. What is going on? Why is it being dodgy? Like, I swear, I have not had any issues while working on other parts of this off stream. But the moment I do it on stream with people watching, it just doesn't work. Like, I know that that's not, that the world isn't actively trying to curse me, that that's what it feels like right now. I mean, come on. Right. Yeah, sure. Let's just install the dependencies. This will tank my frames, I'm sorry. Ooh, okay. We back? Okay. Ooh, that was a fun time for my drop frames. Actually, it's only 0.6 at the moment, that's not bad. Yeah, but then again, I suppose I've been streaming for 20 minutes, that's not bad. Itchy, excuse me. There we go. Because why not? I suppose I can still technically keep working on this, because we have the errors that we've already found. I have 60 amps, oh my god. Okay, password is incorrect. That is pretty simple. So, wait, does this give me other stuff? Okay, it might give me other stuff. No, because message is declared there. No, there's no reason for that to not work. I tell you what, I'll comment out this whole thing shortly and check. Once this is done, if it doesn't work. npm error. Failed to execute. Oh. Okay, I think I know why. Prepare to drop frames again. No. Could not find any Python. Okay. Well, I have Python installed. Sequence / program files / Python 39 / Python.exe. Give that a shot. Yes, cat? There's a cat. He's over there. I'm sure this is positively thrilling watching me install dependencies and wonder why it's not working. Just like, what a wonderful use of your time. Just brilliant. I mean, come on now. Could I do it any better? Wow, my frames die at this. Oh my god, dude. Yep. Well, at least it's downloading this time. I am sorry for the frames. I wonder if you can even still hear me. That'll be interesting to explore. Building the projects and the solution one at a time to avoid this. Oh, okay. Nope. C program. What? Is this pretty much every day for the Project Sapphire team. True. C program is not recognized as an internal or external command or program or batch file. Well, yeah, of course it wouldn't be. Failed at the SQLite 3 script. I remember having issues with this. I think I just want to install SQLite 3 completely separately. Let's give that a try. And if this doesn't work, you'll have to delete the package lock again and then redo it. There we go, it's building. There go my frames. Got the Python switch. npm install SQLite 3 save Python. Okay. See if it works this time. And I'm also aware that you can't see that. I'll get rid of the check commands. Basically, we're just trying to get it to actually compile the dependencies. I believe my cat wants to be free, so I may have to get up in a minute. Yep, 1 second. I freed the cat. I'm going to seek. If the directory has spaces, put quotes around it. Well, I can't tell it to do that. Nyeh. SQLite 3 npm. Oh god. When it's that high up in Google search thingy, that's a bad sign. Do I not have the dependencies? It's going to be an absolute pain if I don't, because I don't think I can actually compile that without putting it onto my server, which is possible, but for me the flag dash unsave dash perm, well, we'll give it a try. If that doesn't work, we'll have to just give the server a shot and see if that works. But that makes testing it so much slower. To be fair, I'm pretty sure I already hit boot on the server before, so I think that's pretty safe. Nothing happened. Yep. Same issue. Okay. Well, we'll just give the server a shot. I keep saying the server like it's my big dramatic to you. It's not. It is just a Raspberry Pi on my local network. It used to be VPS, then I was gonna make it the 2U for a while, then I realised a Raspberry Pi would run everything I need to just fine. So, yeah. Name 6, dir. Cat, package JSON, just check that everything looks good. That's version 5.5 for now. Okay. Into list, check if it's already running. Ping2 starts Sapphire.js. Do you remember which one is which? Anna, don't ask that question. It's number 6. PM2 Monet. Try desperately to find out if it's saying or not. Oh, based on the fact it's using 37% of my CPU, I'm gonna guess not. Oh, 6, 0, maybe it is. Is Sapphire now running duplicate? No, it's not. Is it running a different bot? Excuse me for a second. Just checking on another screen. Oh yeah, sorry, my mistake. I had to move it to a different client, so I need to re-add that to the main server. Which means I need to log into my account, which means I have to do that on a different screen too. Yep. Discord.com/developer/applications. Sapphire 6 client, auth2 bot. That was another thing I needed to add. Application.commands, copy. Sure, that will not cause any issues. Add to server, Neon's project's public. There we go. I don't believe it asks for a captcha. Other than that, I mean Morse code. That's what I mean. There we go. And we have a bot. Give it the bot roll. Now is there two of them, or have I... Yes, there is two of them. Okay. Oops. So I need to edit the config. JSON and change the prefix. And I need to do that on a different screen too, because token. Oh yeah, I know the issue now. Okay, so there's two copies of Sapphire running somewhere. That's not me, so Anna, are you running Sapphire anywhere? Because I have Sapphire and Sapphire 6 up. Future problem? I think it's a future problem. But yes, we have a version of this bot up running, so we can actually start working on it now. Yay! So, we do have to work on this in a different manner now, which is annoying, but hey, we'll live with it. And that we have to add the file, and then it'll show up as just one file in VS Code. We don't get to access the whole thing. So that's a pain, but we'll live with it. Where am I looking? There it is. Don't catch, async res, catch error. Error.message. So yes, I haven't changed anything, so I have no clue why this is running different here to what it was over there, or rather on my local machine. That is weird. I'll have to look into that, but not right now, because that's boring. How do you do a contains? Maybe I forget how you do string processing on or JavaScript. String methods. I get big, blank, bold, curve, concat ends with search, substring, etc. Right, so I just do two upper. That just gives us an easy thing to work with, because obviously when you do comparison stuff, say you look for a certain string, it will be case sensitive. So if we can just put everything in one case, it makes our life so much easier. Let's look at .search. That's regular expressions. Okay, let's not use that. Regular expressions are great, but I have no clue how to use them. whenever the word password is in it, we can do a bed constructor, and we'll ask for the password again. And yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. And let's go with oops. It seems like your password is incorrect. Anna, if you wouldn't mind live translating into Sapphire speak, as I call it. Because Sapphire has two different types of speaking. We have the normal Siri speaking, which is the stuff I write, and then we have Sapphire speak. Yep, if you want me to zoom in, let me know. That goes for everyone. If you can't see anything, feel free to ask me to zoom in or explain anything. I am here to explain it, otherwise I wouldn't bother doing it on stream. Seems like your password is incorrect. Please re-enter it now. Then, what it will do is update the current setup phase to 10. And I think that's all we need to do. Nope, I'm wrong. Channels cache get mine save data mine mess channel ID. Now, as you can see, this is highly inefficient. The reason I'm okay with that is I will rewrite almost all of this code in the future once I've actually finished this functionality. It's not the best way of coding. A lot of people would consider it bad because it's not efficient in terms of actual productivity. I find it easier to just throw things together and bodge them together and then rewrite the code later. I call it second passing to fix the issues. Nonetheless, oop, there has been an error. Oop, there has been an error. It seems your password is not correct. Please check that it do be right and re-enter it. Does that sound good? That is Sapphire speak. So we have normal speak and Sapphire speak. In fact, I'm going to correct that right now, because basically everything I write for the ball gets rewritten into Sapphire speak, because it's Sapphire. Okay, so now, if we've been uploading this back to the server, I will have to restart the ball. P2 restart 6. Now we just check that the ball's active. Check again if the ball's active. Check the third time, is it not working? No, it looks like it's working. Does this one just take a while to load up? Nope, nope, it's not working. The wait is only valid in asynchronous function. That would be a shame if someone made that mistake. That'd be a foolish mistake to make. You just go ahead and call me. I mean, just do it. Go on. Just accept it. Yeah. Come on. Well, looks like it's good. S6 exclamation mark hot. Hey, it's working. Why is it deleting that message? Huh. I am just going to run a reset. that's not the command, is it? What is the command? There is a temporary command, and no, it is what I said. Okay. Well, maybe it didn't work. Either way, it's fine. Minecraft, private channel, yeah, it's fine. 192.168.0. No, that's not what we do. Sorry, yes, that is what we do, but I need my local IP address. I really hope I don't dox anything here. In fact, I'm going to do it on the other screen, because that's intelligent. 192.168.0.44. Because think about it, this server is only on my local server, on my local machine. The server is also in my network, therefore I don't really need to worry about any issues. So, we're looking for a password incorrect message. Nice, good, that's what we're looking for. The debug stuff still showed up because I haven't removed it yet. We'll remove that once we get around to it. But yes, that's what we want. So now if we go password, it should try again. And there we go, it worked. And if we go to our server, you can see it connected. How lovely. Right, next up, what kind of errors are we looking for? There was an error with command. That kind of error indicates that the server doesn't know what kind of command you're using, which can be expected sometimes because like you have things like bungee cord and waterfall which don't necessarily respond to ping commands. Or not specifically the ping command we were using, so it's not a huge issue if they don't deal with it. So we can just let the user complete the process, but say there might be issues. So this one we will use capital lowercase that includes command embed constructor caution. Ooh, we get serious. Again, most of this is probably going to be rewritten. Sapphire has connected to your server successfully, but could not execute your test command. It is safe to assume that your connection configuration is correct, but certain commands may not work on this server. Yeah, sounds good. So after this we can say that Sapphire is complete. Await data, no, we can just copy that. Really, I shouldn't be repeating myself, but hey, I'll fix that in the future. Such a terrible way of coding, I know, but it works. Okay. We've done command, we've done connection. I know we had issues with, say, let's run config Minecraft. Let's go with, yep, this channel's private. 192.168.32.1, and something wrong. 66 means we're now to connection to your server. This should come up with an error about connection. Right, connection timed out. If error dot message, actually, if you think about it, any Any error involving connection is likely to do with the IP address and port, which happens right at the start, so it's advisable just to kick the user out and tell them to run the setup again. I think that's fair. And how long have I got left? I do need to go in approximately half to 3/4 of an hour. In fact, I will just go with con because you get things like econ refused or econ failed, stuff like that, which are kind of messages that don't really work well. Actually, I thought it goes. We're doing debug response. Where is debug.getResponse from? I think that command one might have been incorrect because I don't think that shows up as an error message actually. Realistically, you can just sit there. Like, if I was right, it won't do anything. If I was right about it being there, then it'll work. If I was wrong, it just will sit there and not do anything, so it doesn't matter. As if. Embed constructor. Sapphire try the setup again, or just try again? Let's go try again. That's like how that sounds better. And then these two, because like yes, the setup won't complete it, but you can just leave the data there. Because the when you start the setup again, it just resets all the data. I'll probably just add a variable in at some point that says functional. Not realistically, commands are tied to Discord servers. You can only have one Minecraft server per Discord server, which ironically wouldn't work for the server that this was originally designed for. Maybe in a future update we'll do multiple servers, but I think in this update it's justifiable just to do one, just because of how complex a feature this is. Like, I've not seen any of the Discord bot that has this feature. Probably because it's such an obscure feature, but actually no, I've seen one other Discord bot with this feature, and that would be Bbot. But not as customizable as this. Bbot is literally just designed for one server and it doesn't even work anymore. Are you going to write the Sapphire speak for all of them? Because if so, fair enough, I'll get it in a second. Ow, itch, ow, itch, ow, itch. Sorry. Light. We've had password, we've had command, we've had connection. I think that's all we really need for now. So we can get rid of that. So instead, no got response. Okay. Now. Scroll up. Okay. So configuration of the server is done. Now we need configuration of the commands. That is interesting, and we're going to need to think about that. So let's go over to here. In fact, no. Let's crack open everybody's favorite notepad. No. Let's do this properly. Let's crack open everyone's favorite text document editor, VS Code. Okay. So here's my thought process. I'm going to set up properly this time. We need to set up commands for creating, listing, executing, and deleting Minecraft commands. of course, these could be full of servers, just an Archon connection. In fact, I might rename it Sapphire Archon, because then other groups who aren't Minecraft users, can use it. But for the time being, think about this from a Minecraft perspective. We have the core module file, Minecraft.js. No, we don't. Okay. Let's create a new file. Minecraft.js. Luckily, the one on the local editor doesn't have anything. That is not what I wanted. Mine pass. That's probably fine. Probably fine. The bot crashes. VS Code. Okay. Module.exports. Okay. Good. So again, we need to create list server and delete execute. Let's start with execute, because execute needs to be done not in the Minecraft file itself. Probably fire must be get its fire. It hasn't caught on fire yet. So open with VS Code. This is Sapphire's main file. Yes, it has ASCII art on it. Don't at me. We are going to go down here. Here we will run our Minecraft check. So const mineserve data equal await data.ret serve data return serve data message dot kill dot mineserve data. If mineserve data. So if the server has Minecraft data, we can assume that they've probably configured it and configured some commands. Then we need to add another database or table. I might call them databases when they're actually tables. I'm sorry. VS Code. I can't set it to auto do that, it's a pain. I probably can, I just haven't found it yet. Okay. So we need const command format, or const commands works. Sequelize dot define commands. Then we open brace, put a semicolon in, and we need to put down here command dot synchronize. Now, whenever it's safe, it will do that. So what are we going to have in commands? Well, that's an interesting question. The name, command name. Type sequelize dot string. Okay. We need guild ID, serve ID. I call them serves, some people use guild. Whatever works. Is it an integer? No, it's a string. Sequelize dot string. There can be multiple of these per server, so it doesn't need to be unique. We need command. Type sequelize. Nope, that's fair. Sequelize dot string. Why is that an error? Oh, yes, because I didn't actually put type in. Type sequelize dot string. Command sequelize dot string. Any more for any more? I don't know. Should we put description thing in? Because we can always change this in the future. Let's put a description. So just go to desk, type string. Okay, so we have name for each command, server ID, which is which server it came from, the command itself, and a description of the command. I don't think we need any more data. I don't know if you want me to do anything, let me know. Other than that, I think that's good. Yeah, let's stick with that. So, save that. If mine save data. Does it have any find functionality? Right, serve data, no it does not. Correction, yes it does, but it isn't written for Minecraft. Async for command. Basically when you create command, we need to make that note. Command and check no two commands of the same name are created on the same server. We can have the same command name created by different servers because it'll check by server and command name, but we can't have the same. Commands equals await commands dot find one where serve ID equals in ID. And was it name? Yes. Name equals in name. So we can take in ID and in name. So what this will do is it will not return it because I haven't have it yet. There we go. It will take in the ID of the server and the name of the command and check if it exists in the database. If the command exists. I believe I need to now strip off. Yeah, I need to do that. This may cause issues later on, so what I will do is do that and then else client.emit I don't know how client.emit works, but basically I'm just going to tell it to emit the message protocol again. The message function again. That way I don't have to worry about it tripping up over what it already did. Where is emit? I swear there was a client.emit thing. Message. Client.emit. Client.emit discord.js. There we go. Client.emit message async message. I'll return client.emit message async message. I think that'll work. It'll probably won't, but hey. So then we go command equals data.pull command, I believe. Yes. Message .guild.id command name. reason we pass in a message and not like it's just a guild ID means we can get who did it and stuff like that. It just leaves us open to do other stuff with it if we need to. So we just pass in the whole message and then we can deal with it on the core module side. Minecraft.execute. So now you could have something like that now. Beans. Minecraft.execute command beans. In fact, what I'm doing right now is create a function for execute command. I forget how you do this. Okay. Execute command and then you just embrace in ID message. Sorry, I am wrong, I believe. Yes. In name message, and we'll just do something like that. Message.channel.send, please. Just test, such as if it found it in the database. Of course, how are we going to add to the database? Well, there's this little thing I like to do called opening the database in a file, and just editing the data. I mean, come on, it's the best way, and I need to restart the file first. Otherwise, the new database won't show up yet. It might not show up at all. It might ask me to reset the file, which is fine because the spot only exists in 2 servers. Both of them are my project server, actually. And it does not like me. Go up. What's that talk to the house? Imagine if talk to existed. Well, it's not telling me. So I just have to assume that it started. Well, that's a reasonable thing to believe. Except for the fact that I can't use a lot. Public command before initialization. Okay. So we can delete the database file and then restart the bot. Yep. Yep. Okay. Yep. Good job. Good job. Good job. And it's probably complain at me because the database doesn't exist. Yeah. You doing okay there, buddy? You doing alright? You got the database yet? Yeah, you have. Good. Okay. Yes, okay. We have the bot back. Now, we open with the database browser. And we'll just go commands, ID. We need my service ID, which we just copy. Ooh, okay. Where did that ID value come from? We'll just give ourselves some space. Okay. Yes, that's not how I edit this. What you do instead is just insert new record in the current table. ID, name, I don't know, beans. So ID, that needs to be correct. Apply. Command. Ping. Description. It's beans. Apply create app, yeah. We're not gonna check the create app and thingy. I become a villager when confused. How do I become a villager when confused? Did I make villager noise? No, I just save. Okay. And it should upload. Yes, it is. restart 6 PM to monitor. Also, doesn't everyone become a villager when confused? I mean, come on now. Oh, 170%, that builds well. I love when 117% of my CPU is being used. I make villager noise. Okay, good. Yeah, I could just not develop the spot for you, I mean, come on now. Sounds like a fun time. Okay. Oh yeah, the Minecraft config doesn't exist yet. Thanks, Anna. Thanks, buddy. Good job. Well done. S6 underscore config main craft. Yes. You broke them. You broke my ball. You broke my ball. You broke your own ball. You broke the ball. Cannot read property setting up a null. Ah, I know why it's not working. Not access command before initialization. That's fair. Cannot access command before initialization. That would be. Ooh. Command equals data.pull command. Oh wait. Data.pull command is an asynchronous function. That would do it. I'm probably gonna have to reconfigure the stuff again just to make it work because of the AA issues. Come on. S6 underscore hop, please. Please work. Cannot access command before initialization. Well, I can access way up now. If mine save data, that means it's executing. Why is it executing? Oh, okay, no, yes, I get it. I know why it's executing. Okay, so what we need to do is Control C, delete the database, restart the bot again. I don't like bot development, but I do it anyway because it's a challenge for me, and I like challenges. Hell, where do you think everything I've made comes from? Naturally, most of it comes from I like making stuff for people to make them happy. But that's sappy, and we don't like sappy. We like fun stuff. Yes. S6 underscore config Minecraft. Great, it's not working again. Cannot read property setting up of null. Oh no, do we have to do the same thing? I think working with me is more of a challenge than anything else. No, it's a pleasure. Okay, I know what we have to do. Wait, no. No, we don't. Shut up, I'm wrong. We delete the database. We restart the bot. We go back to the monitor, make sure it doesn't crash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure it's not crashing. Looks good. Right. We check if the bot's up. We run F6 underscore reset. We check if X6 underscore reset works. There's no error, so it appears like it did. We could double check that by going to serve data to check if the serve data is there. Now we run X6 underscore config Minecraft. And now it should work. Yes, good. Let's go to 4, 2, 5, 5, 6, 6. And then password. We just want it to work. Yep. Okay. Now we have the test. S_beans. It should work. Cannot access command before initialization. Okay. Command equals await data.pull command. Return command. Command equals await command. Find one. Anyone have any files? Just a reminder. Cannot access line 125. That would be you. Command client equals on to basic await data.pull command message.id command name. I haven't declared it as a variable. var command equals await data.pull command message.id command name. Is that the right way around? Yes. That looks like a bug. Let's just save it and reboot it. Reboot it. At the very least, I don't have to keep re-adding the bot like I did when I was testing Sapphire Welcome. Did that just go into the red ridiculously loud for a second there? If it did, let me know. I'm going to be getting a new microphone. It's not going to be for a while, but it's going to be better than the Logitech C920 that I currently use. It's probably going to be a Razer Siren Mini. So if anyone has any good words about them, or bad words, let me know. Because I won't be getting it until March. Because birthday. And not having a lot to disposable income. Identify command has already been declared. Okay. var. Okay. var present command. That way we're not making a mistake. Var present command. Execute command name message. Okay. We can live with that. Wait for it to save. Reboot. PM2 monitor. Every time I say monitor a bit weirdly. By the way, I know I don't need to thank you again for this, but I'm going to. Thank you, Plum, again for the raid earlier. It is much appreciated. Just reading the activity feed, nothing happened, so I felt like I mentioned it. Well, that's how you drive activity, just make sure you feel bad. Yeah, it's fine. Be vibing. I get the feeling it's not going to work. Oh wow, 126%, 137%. Okay. Shouldn't need that much percentage for a heartbeat command. Yep. For reference, this is the number we're looking at right now. And it's just not going to give me an error. Okay, cool. Present command, accept shift, cancel method. Yeah, looks good. Okay. Let's test the theory. Do you want to know how we test the theory? Delete the database file. Restart the bot. Again. Yet again. I should put on some lo-fi in the background of my stream. I feel like that'll be much more cozier than just my voice in the abyss. Nope. Looks like it's chilled out. Yep, appears to have. S6_hard. know how we keep deleting the database file? Maybe the fact we're deleting the database file is causing issues with the database, and the fact that we put a command there that it's looking for. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. We'll deal with that in a second. What? Okay, I'm gonna reset the bot because it broke. It repeated the IP command twice, and it's now broken. Discord API unknown message. Did Discord just break? Did I break Discord? Okay, hard to get out. Not gonna take any risks. Reset the database. Not gonna bother monitoring. S6 underscore heart. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep. S6 underscore reset. S6 underscore config Minecraft. Part channel. Yeah, it just didn't change. What happened there? Discord API unknown message. What's happening? What? Okay, I think we might be getting rate limited. But that makes no sense. Okay, let's Google. Also, sorry if I'm picking up my lip. I'm sure that's not fun to watch, but it's annoying me. Discord API error, unknown message. I think it's caused by the fact that you're deleting a message. First lines, but even at the end you do that again with message.delete. Well, will it tell me when it does this? Config line 125. Sorry, config, yes. Config 125.9. Funny, because the last time we had an error, it was also on line 125, but in a different file. Thanks for confusing me. Await message.delete. Yes, that is an issue we're having. Something is going wrong and it's deleting all the messages. I don't know why. The easiest way to solve this is just to remove message. And just go, yep, it's fine. But that's weird. Why would it be passing the same message twice? What do you say that? Is there anything here about message.delete? Is there anything about here about delete? Delete, guilt delete. No. Okay. Where is delete happening over here? There. There. Welcome. Okay. It's the time 1852. I think that error might be about to call things today because I am aware that I need to scoot off. Why are my frames dying right now? For goodness sake. I will stop that F6. See if that fixes things. I love when my frames die just as I'm trying to wrap up. Facecam. Yay, slight effect. One last thing I will show is something I got done yesterday. And I'm just going to very quickly set up a real cam to do so. It's going to be wobbly, so be prepared. But I reorganized all of my electronics storage. And I'm really quite proud of this because I managed to get everything exactly lined up. I'm gonna shift over to Railcar and disconnect that cable. So yes, this took all of this weekend, and all of the pop trays are labelled, and I set up an inventory system as well. So yes, large amount of effort, but highly worth it in my opinion. I'm gonna put that down. Oh hey, person who just joined, you know this is a great time. I'm just finishing off. But basically, what we got done today, the configuration of the server details is now done. Sapphire is broken on my local machine, and Sapphire is now broken on my server too. I think that's a good enough place as I need to call it. I think we have enough people to raid someone for once. I try to avoid raiding people when we have few people, just because I feel bad for doing it, because I know one person raids cause issues or something like that. So we shall raid someone. Who shall we raid? Raid. Let's raid Red Raffles. Yes. So I shall first off get rid of me and say thank you very much for watching. Thank you again, Plum, for the raid earlier on. Thank you, Anna, for sticking around. Thank you everyone else who turned up and is liking or watching. I do genuinely appreciate it all, and I hope I intrigue you. So, nonetheless, I need a proper, like, quote. And it can't be so long than thanks for all the fish, which is my normal one. I'll work something out in time. Anyway, yes, enjoy Raffles. Hold that thought. I'm going to open link in new tab. Raffles. I'm going to very quickly also just open them in Twitch. So, bye-bye. Oh yeah, I have to now do the thing. Yeah, Yep, well done. Yep, well done, me. Yep, well done. Sayonara.